Let me go in game. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game number 3, Rutgers versus Georgia. It is tied up 1-1. That typically happens in a game number 3. Elder Titan is still banned again. Night Stalker going to get banned this time around. Not letting that one through.
Was it? It was Rutgers who got Elder Titan last game, in the first game. So I think it's a good ban. That Elder Titan did a lot of work. It's definitely one of the supports. You give it to the hands of a capable player, and the character does so much with 0 items. Like, the hero actually needs no items. Like, get a soul ring on him and you're done.
Do you feel like Spirit Breaker had an impact that game? Last game?
Yeah, ish. I mean, not a lot. But got the gank on the mid lane, I remember, on the Storm Spirit. But absolutely did nothing against that Juggernaut. I guess that was the reason for the Juggernaut pick. It was that they basically made all 3 lanes impossibly hard for the Spirit Breaker to gank. You know, ganking mid is hard after Storm Spirit hits level 6. Ganking top is hard against Juggernaut, who can spin out. And ganking Brewmaster is, of course, always a little big trouble. But I think he should focus on maybe even dual laning the mid against that Storm Spirit, or just constantly ganking it, and then threatening that bottom as well against that Brewmaster. But I think he committed way too much time in the top lane against the Juggernaut, and it did not impede his farm at all. He got his Battle Fury at a good time, and did not kill him once. Actually, they died a couple times to it, which is really bad.
There we go. Getting that Shadow Shaman once again, while Georgia leads out with the Brewmaster. Brewmaster was wildly successful last game.
Yep, I agree.
Lich once again.
Man, I mean, King of Giant Angrikins, I really respect you, but they need to treat you better in Georgia. They only draft you Lich, and just kind of just stick you in a lane with a carry, like just sacrifice stuff. Man, they gotta treat you better. They gotta give you some other heroes.
I can play other heroes. Shut up! Give me sacrifice that. Give me some ice armor.
I really will draft you the most boring hero to play. I mean, it's been working out for them. I remember last game there was a great Chain Frost at a dive in bottom, and Lich like died the moment the Chain Frost came out, and it bounced between the charging Lifestealer and the charging Spirit Breaker and the Lifestealer inside him, and then just really ruined that gank for Rutgers.
I believe Georgia had the Sand King in game 1, right? That was played with some... I mean, yes. he had some very good burrow strikes and epicenters. A lot of the times, though, his team just didn't have the mobility or wasn't on the same page and wasn't ready to follow up with it.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing. It wasn't on... They weren't on the same page. And I feel like he needed to be a little more conservative with his ultimate in that game. So many times he just blew his ultimate at the start of the fight and then didn't get a kill. And then that meant that Void could just chrono people and safely, not worrying about that epicenter. But Void, speaking of, gets banned.
Tinker is banned.
Tinker is banned. Shadow Fiend is banned as well. It was picked 2 games in a row.
Both times by Rutgers.
5 seconds remaining.
So they know that Lackcraft feels very comfortable in that hero, so they just take it away.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, Storm Spirit gets banned. Okay, yeah. we got some targeted bans on both teams actually. That's crazy. So they banned both the Lucky Girls here, so we won't be seeing Lucky Girl play 3 different heroes in this series.
Yeah, both 4 out of 5 bans for both teams is someone that they have played against this series.
Yep. We haven't seen Omni-Knight so far because he was banned, the first ban, 3 games in a row.
And I don't know why Razor was banned. Razor's still good?
Yeah, Razor's good. Razor is good. Razor definitely is one of the stronger carries right now because, I mean, early game fighting is really popular. We see a Juggernaut this time on the side of Georgia.
Ursa.
It almost feels like this Juggernaut pick was also banned as well. They're really just taking away what Rutgers like to play.
Well, no, the Jug was Georgia, right?
Oh, you're right. You're right. So they won't pick the Juggernaut again for themselves. Right. That was goodwill on the Juggernaut. Completely correct. I mean, he was on fire last game, 14-0 and 14.
So you know what goodwill can do. what do you do? Do you draft interrupt, or do you draft some way to interrupt him, or do you draft someone? Well, that's one way to do it. Or do you draft someone who can just fight up against him?
Like,
don't let him get his Battle Fury early.
Yeah, I mean that's a dream, right? Juggernaut can struggle against certain
10
lanes,
seconds remaining.
but Juggernaut is almost always going to
5
get tri-lane
seconds remaining.
with some help in the lane because he's such a easy hero to get kills with in the lane. With slows like Lich and things like that. So it's going to be very tough for the offlaner to deal with it. And we have a Sand King here. I don't think we're going to be seeing a Sand King, Shadow Shaman Bounty in the tri-lane. That seems a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
Dire team pick.
That's probably out of the
Oh,
question.
the Tusk. This is always a ringer hero because if you have a solid player, Ice Shards is might as well just be a permanent stun.
Yeah, no, the skill is so situationally powerful in the right hands. Similar to what we were talking about, I think, with Elder Titan.
5 seconds remaining.
They're both supports that if the players play them well, they're incredibly powerful, but if they play well, they're kind of useless. Tusk especially more so, I feel like, because his hero doesn't do any damage. At least Elder Titan pulls out pretty decent damage, but Tusk has like nothing.
Rutgers is going to pick up Ursa and OD. That's how they're going to round this out.
Ursa and OD. Ursa is okay. Not too sure about OD, however.
He's just gonna beat them all up. That's their plan.
Would like to see some way to be able to kill the Brewmaster before the ulti pops. The current only thing is just kind of keep him stunned with Shadow Shaman, but that's very easy to interrupt. Thinking a lot on the fourth pick here. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to pick because waiting for their 2 cores. They have so far kept the 5th pick for... No, actually, this is Rutgers, so...
Yeah, Rutgers, I think, has gotten their 1 on 5th pick every time, right? Or, no, the Lifestealer was pretty early in game 1? Game 2?
Yeah, game 2.
Game 1, they had the... What did they have again in the game 1? The Tiny, which was first pick.
Tiny was first pick. So they've been a lot more fluid with their draft. Georgia has been predictably picking a position 1 at phase 2 and last pick...
or no, Tiny was Georgia. 2. Tiny was Georgia, wasn't it?
Oh,
Troll?
You're right, because they lost. Troll, okay. Troll does kind of open up the OD pick you were talking about a little bit more. Because they do synergize very well together. Although OD doesn't do too well against that enemy team.
Yeah.
Because Brewmaster splits and you don't do much. And Juggernaut can spin, it gets magic immune. And Tusk can protect himself with the snowball as well.
Yeah, the snowball definitely is a big one. I think with...
OD gets banned for Georgia, so...
Oh, wow, they didn't want to go against it. All right.
Yeah, I mean, OD looked decent here for Georgia, actually. So it's a good ban. I do like the Queen of Pain ban as well. I want to see some control here from Rutgers. Okay, we see Invoker. Invoker does provide some decent amount of control. Of course, Invoker is a very risky pick because he is so bad in the early game now. Definitely hero. I mean, I feel like ever since
10 seconds
recent patches, I haven't seen Invoker win a game in CSL
5
games.
seconds
Although I
remaining.
see him decently enough, he just can't get off the ground fast enough nowadays. But there's a bounty hunter to help him get some extra money. Although Invoker doesn't need money.
So Georgia's looking to pick up their mid up against this Invoker. What fits into the lineup? What does well against Invoker? How do they want to play this?
I mean, almost any hero that goes early aggressive can beat Invoker here.
Ursa.
Shadow Fiend would have been decent, but Shadow Fiend is banned.
No, I don't think they want Ursa. They don't want that many melees.
No, definitely not Ursa. They definitely want something range. A lot of the range mid has been taken out of the pool. They do have a lot of time to think about this though. Puck. Do we want a Puck?
I don't see.
Puck is alright. Puck is alright actually.
Pugna.
Pugna's
No,
alright as
Pugna's
well.
not gonna go. Is he gonna go aggressive enough to disrupt the Invoker? Do you think? Can he?
Yeah, I mean, if you can get some help on the Pugna and they go for early push strat, Juggernaut also helps with push very much as well. Brewmaster can help with push as well. So they could go for push line if they pick Pugna. Let's go with Visage. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Early game pressure plus tankiness plus pushing. Oh, great pick, actually. I like it a lot. And Lucky Girl is going to be on the Tusk. Is this right? Are they going to have a swap here?
I think so. Lucky Girl is a very technical player, so I think Ice Shards. I think if she switches in for the roamer, and those Ice Shards can be game changing, and then so Smack Daddy is probably a niche Visage player.
Yeah. So it's very interesting here. We're seeing some flexibility coming out from Georgia's side. And over on the other team, Rutgers, nothing out of ordinary. Storm Soldat still playing that offlaner Jahan on that position 1, Lightcraft on position 2. We'll see if they can make this Invoker draft work. Although I'm going to give a slight edge over to Georgia's side. A lot more easier to execute with Juggernaut and Visage. Just very powerful heroes. I'm assuming the Visage player just knows how to play Visage. And I don't know if Invoker is going to be able to keep up with the pressure that this team is going to put out.
Yeah, I mean, with Visage is great at running down, they're gonna have Ice Shards and snowballs forward, as well as the I said Primal Split already, right? Yeah, snowballs, Ice Shards, and then Visage. That's right, Visage can get really aggressive as well. They have a lot of ways to really get in this Invoker's face. All right, well, we're going to introduce you to the teams one final time. It is going to be Lucky Girl, as we said, playing that Tusk here on the Georgia side on the Radiant, while Smack That Daddy will be on Visage. We do have King of Giant Angry Kittens on the Lich. Juggernaut will be played by Goodwill this game around. And finally, who did I miss? Brewmaster. What a story mark on the Brewmaster.
Man, before we move on, look at Lich's items.
Go on.
Just a branch, not even tangos.
And he has no money. Where did all his money go?
Wards and tangos that he gave to his friends, I guess. Did tangos get even pulled? No, he just bought a bunch of wards for his friends.
No,
Or did they sell some items?
I see a shared tango on Bounty.
Weird.
No,
okay.
I guess, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
the other
dust.
team,
There's dust on Tusk as well.
And so much money spent. This Poison 6 Lich. Bottom, there's going to be a contest for this.
Spins up. Yeah, won't be able to get that.
Aaron
still gets the bounty.
Alright, the introduction. Storm Soldat on that Sand King. We have Aaron playing the Bounty Hunter. Over onto mid, we have Legcraft on the Invoker. Jahan on the Troll Warlord. And finally, Timbal on the Shadow Shaman.
Timble's dedicating up some time here in the mid. No, just doing some blocks and getting back to his lane.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You want to babysit. Of course, you gotta have Bounty Hunter. He always dual lanes mid. But it's gonna be hard to threaten any of these two heroes, especially Lich here. Also a very good lane support. Aaron, great use of that fade time with the Shadow Walk, getting
an extra shot in. That was very good. Beautiful.
Normal lanes here. I'm assuming not much gonna happen in any lane except mid. If any action is gonna probably mid.
Right, Storm Soldier getting caught up by the Ice Shards. Lucky Girl already showing off on this Tusk. This is exactly what I was expecting to see from her. Oh, a couple more shots. The Storm Soldier will be able to make it out, but that is going to cost him dearly.
Yeah, it's going to be the salve used. I didn't think they would be able to find someone anywhere else than mid, but you know, spoken wrong. I thought Storm Soldat would have the Bro Strike ready, but they did take the level 1 on the Cosmic Finale, so they don't have the option to get out. Top lane, Timbal wrapping around while Story Mark is dodging everything. Doesn't care. Stands his ground. Last hits. Aaron moving to bot lane now. Still only level 1. No Geniada. No Shuriken Toss.
Yeah, grabbed himself a little bit of the of the other team's bounty.
Yeah.
Lucky Girl
Almost
is
all.
going to find a haste, though. And they saw it, so he should be able to... His team should know. Should have communicated that.
Level 2 on Storm Soul now, so he can get out of the Ice Shard if he gets trapped up. But it's a lot of damage.
Oh, but he's a little early. Here comes the shards. No, doesn't even need to. First Blood is caught onto Aaron. They dust him up immediately, catch him into the shards once again. And that'll turn that into a nice double kill.
What patience from Lucky Girl, not using the Ice Shard, knowing that he had to kill anyways. That was Jordan a little bit of this should not be a kill. Yeah. But and then uses that Ice Shard with the Dust Appearance at the Lich bot and King of Giant Angry Kittens spamming the well played when they got the kill, knowing that his money was used very well. Still only a branch to his name though. Lucky Girl already showing off, which can be on a support. In mid lane there was a gank attempt with the Juniata, but unfortunately Smack Daddy was able to use a Grave Chill to just get out.
Ooh, What a Story is very low right now, and Aaron's coming around on him right now. I don't think they have any idea he's here. No, he might have just caught a glimpse.
He's playing it safe, very safe. Bounty Hunter would love to be contributing to some kills in the early game here to accelerate him to level 6 and get that boots online. Actually, could visit the side shop to get some boots. Will help his roaming tremendously. Has been doing a good job at stealing away the runes.
Dire are scanning.
Inver's rune actually is going to be given over to Timbal. This is going to be a great 3-man gank in the mid. Still no sentry in the mid, surprisingly. We're setting up.
Here it comes. They get the shackles out now. Oh, Aaron did this Janata out onto King of Kittens. But Smack Daddy still taking quite a bit of damage. Will pop the Fairy Fire, but goes down anyway. Lucky Girl gets some shards in onto Timble. They might be able to get a return kill here. Storm Soldier is here, though. Burrow Strike through onto 2. Beautiful job. King of Angry Kittens could be going down. They get a snowball. It's going to buy a little bit of time. Lucky Girl makes it away and just barely.
No, not going to.
He was fine. Aaron wants to try and get him, but he's too slow.
Yeah, great gank. Great use of that Invis rune there on Timbal. So finally, Bounty Hunter finding the experience that he's looking for. And some money. Working towards that mana boots now. Top lane, Jahan is getting pressured.
About to get ice blasted as well. They're going to be able to keep up some pressure on... Oh, he's got the mana boots.
Oh, but a lot of axe swings. Last Ring Mark is getting a lot of damage. Yeah, they're not going to come in anymore.
Yeah, Timble. They saw Timble in here. Good rotate or good return from Timble back to the lane. Make sure Jahan doesn't go down.
Yeah. Bot lane, Storm Sword are taking a lot of damage to Goodwill. No Omni Slash yet.
Oh, the Burrow Strike a little bit early. Almost got it. Aaron trying to go. Oh, God, this poor Bounty's so slow. He's at his boots for ages. He needs to get him delivered out.
Nice. Takes the healing word. That's a lot of money. 75 gold and XP.
That finished his boots off for him.
Yeah, Tranquil was actually going for Tranquil boots instead of mana boots, so interesting. Oh, okay. I think he's going to go this and then go for the Mega Urn for mana regen.
Ah, there we go. Yep, they get a shackle on the Brewmaster. The Janata's there. He is slowed up. Sunstrike comes in. They nail him. Oh, almost gets to a giant creep stack, but they will be able to clean him up with an Ether Shock.
Yeah, well played by Timble, holding that Aether Shock until the moment he used it in last set.
And once again, Lucky Girl throwing the shards. Throwing shard.
Yeah, Storm Soldier having a very difficult time against the Tusk. Is that Omni Slashes? No, Omni Slash wasn't even used for that kill.
Goodwill having a pretty good time so far. 34 last hits. Aaron's gonna find King of Anger Kittens.
Yeah, looks like they're looking for something top here. Timbal comes in as well. Again, Moon's killing the bot lane. Normally slash again, it was just ice shards and the snowball. Top lane now.
There they go. Yep, they get those shackles on the Lich. Lich goes down. What a story. He doesn't have his ultimate. He's so close. One more. He got it. He's got hit. Okay, they're not going to keep pressuring, but he did get the one last creep he needed to get level 6 and leveled up that split.
Oh, never mind.
QQ walking away. All right, I think I'm going to return to my typical just draw all the ice shards into frowning faces.
Oh, Lucky Girl mid lane coming in.
Snowball though, it's going to go into Lagcraft. There they go. Another.
But yeah, Aaron cannot do much here. Not enough mana for her. Oh my god. Aaron's actually maxing Shallow Walk, not Shuriken Toss. I don't know about that build. Could take this
No, he cannot. I thought he was going to get that too, but it did nothing.
Yeah,
Shadow Walk, no bonus, no real bonus, or oh, he's got the Shadow Walk damage, right? But no Janata damage.
Yeah. They catch the Lich.
Yeah, they are gonna absolutely beat him down. Oh man, and then another kill on Tusk actually going down. They will get a return onto Troll. Took him a while, but they did get that. What a story, Mark. Oh, he needs to be careful. Yeah, Aaron is going to get caught here. Janata, they've got the Burrow Strike. They will trade him up. But they did get a kill onto Troll Warlord for that,
Tusk
so
as
very
well.
worth it.
Yeah, but Tusk also died, so it'll be a 2-for-1
True.
there. So, kind of slightly favoring Rutgers here with that gank. And they're doing quite well with this Invoker. I'm wondering if Aaron mistakenly took a second level in Shadow Walk. Oh man, the damage from this familiar is no joke.
Did they use a Cold Snap just to get the familiars? No. What did they kill with that Cold Snap?
I'm not sure actually, I didn't see. Aaron spots out the rotation. Yeah, they won't be pressuring.
They could be going on Goodwill, yeah.
Don't get
Burrow Strike through onto 2, but they've got the boys that they want. Omni Slash is going to be used. Unfortunately, the Tusk is already gone. No Lucky Girl there. Storm Soldier is going to get chased down. Here comes a spin as well as the Soul Assumption. And that will net them 2 kills.
Yeah, it was like a 4v2, but Invoker just wasn't in position to be able to do a lot of damage and have the mana either. If they saw a Sunstrike earlier, could have been a little bit different, but I don't know where the Sunstrike went. The Sunstrike was on cooldown the last time I checked. It will not getting pinged out. Has no Omni Slash. You can get the stun on him and get some more damage.
But Timble just not fast enough. Now Storm Soldier as well. Yep, he's going to be able to use the spin TP and he is gone.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jahan has moved over to the jungle with that million massive. He's going for Vlad's, I think.
Well, they've got track up Smack Daddy. They want to go for a kill on him. They get a hit. I don't think there's much they can do. Ladcraft's going to start the fight. There we go. They've got the Cold Snap going. Alacrity as well. Aaron taking a lot of damage. Sunstrike. He's not going to go back. Oh no, Aaron sort of got him to stay where he was.
Yeah. I think maybe if Aaron wasn't in my head in the kill.
Now Lucky Girl's going in deep. He drops the dust, but it doesn't catch Aaron. He thought Aaron went up top. Now they're going to have Shackles out onto Lady Girl. What a story ready. He's got the split. They're going to start fighting him up. Lucky Girl's got to be careful. Shards catching 2 once again. Sad face. Timble now caught inside. Oh boy.
Now
Ladcraft, yep, in some trouble.
That
But
comes in.
Smack Daddy taking quite a lot of damage. They will be able to get the Visage very shortly, but it's costing them so much.
Man, meanwhile, look at what Juggernaut is doing.
Tower is under attack.
What is Juggernaut? Pushing it tier 2. Very close to his Battle Fury as well.
Man, look at Juggernaut's net worth right now. Crazy. 6,100. Like, they took that fight 5v3 and lost.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Goodwill's going to be finding Timble here. Now they know he has vision up that hill. Goodwill ready to go, though. Lucky Girl is just setting it up. Omni slash straight into Timble. He's going to spin up on him. Not going to be able to get the benefit of that shrine. And now they've got to make their way out. They're going to get a deafening blast into the burrow strike. Goodwill, that was not worth it there. He's going to be able to dodge the epicenter. And Lucky Girl's going to try and make it away. Oh, wrong way around, Lucky Girl.
All right, that was actually quite good. There was 2 track kills as well. Of course, it is level 1 track, which has been heavily nerfed. But still, a lot of money going over to the Rutgers side. And they need all the help they can get. A very slow Midas here for Legcraft at 13 minutes in. Not tremendously slow, but he would love to have that a lot earlier. But of course, lane against a Visage is not easy. Solar Crest already up on Smack Daddy.
That slowed up that Battle Fury in a way that they did not want. He almost had it ready.
Oh yeah. But there might be something for something in the mid lane, but yeah, Smack Daddy wisely backs up a little bit. Timble barely dodging those familiars. Is it gonna be a smoke? Looks like this is a smoke rotation. No.
Radiant are scanning.
They just get delivered out.
Yeah.
Another null. Yeah, another null talisman, I think. Aaron, he's got that urn up.
Scan used for Georgia. They didn't find anything from the scan. They were wondering if Bounty Hunter was standing on top of them.
Goodwill's gonna take it. Take this stack.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now Jahan's gonna put some damage into a tier 1 in the top, but this will give Georgia a chance to put the tier 1 damage in, or tier 2 damage in bottom. It's gonna be a rotation from Brewmaster, force them out. Now Aaron's gonna come in, see what he can maybe find in the back end. They might be able to defend this, but they definitely don't just want to give it up. Snowball's gonna come through on the Storm Soldier. There, they dust them up right away. But here comes a Chain Frost. Ooh.
Yeah, they had no support, no follow-up for that Burrow Strike. Looks like there might have been a little bit of a miscommunication.
Oh, the shards again!
Man, from downtown, that was so long ways away. I guess the perfect ice shards. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with the initiation with the Sand King. No follow-up from the teammates. If they weren't confident about going in, shouldn't have sacrificed themselves there. They unnecessarily pushing around tier 2, waste a lot of their time, and then sacrifice 2 people and the tower. It's a lot of wasted movement there. Bounty Hunter's back up.
Oh no, a disconnect from Bounty Hunter.
Oh yeah, I was wondering why he isn't tracking people up. This is very important for him to get as much tracks up as possible before the fight starts. If they even want to fight here, honestly, they might just want to let this tower fall down. They might just need to go for the high ground game. Invoker is such a hard hero to play now. Aaron's back.
In time for their Burrow Strike through. It's not going to catch Goodwill, though. Now Storm Soldier is just doing the do there in the front. Finally chanting the epicenter. It's not going to be canceled. That won't be in time. 1, 2 taken down. Now they might be able to get another one. Storm Soldier does not go down to the wards, but he is getting chased down by the Frozen Sigil. Not much they can do about it. Goodwill gets chased down, is in very deep. And that is not what Georgia wanted to happen there. They did claim a tier 2 for it, but God, that costed them.
Yeah, Tower 1 as well on top. I mean, it might be the time for them to start grouping. They've been taking these fights 1-man, 2-man down, but it might be to the point where that might be really hard. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Timbal, who got that great ward trap on that Visage. And Visage was trapped up. Invoker landed a meteor on top of his head, and the meteor completely burned him out.
Rutgers wants to go for the Roche, but Lucky Girl once again. Putting the
Yeah, letting
sadness
them
shards.
know. Yeah, letting them know that the ice shards are
Radiant's
around.
middle tower is under attack.
Don't want to get trapped up in the Roshan pit. Instead, now Georgia looking to take Roshan. They do have the solar
just
craft.
stop
They
this.
won't use it. There it is. The solar craft gets used.
Rutgers doesn't look like they're in any position to stop this. They don't even know.
I think they do. Yeah, they know.
Oh, yep.
They have
Okay,
track
there we
targets inside, but nothing they can do about it. Actually, they're too late. Oh, Legcraft had no mana on the Invoker. Yeah, they can't take that fight if the Invoker doesn't have any mana. I don't know about that. Just letting them have that. They could just drop a meteor in there, but I guess having no mana sucks. The shrine was up. The shrine was active. They want to use it
Radiant's top tower has been
because they knew what was happening. Aaron was standing here the whole time watching people go in.
Watching a Lucky Girl play this Tusk reminds me of that. Remember that Echo League game we played, or we casted
Yeah.
with that Euro team? There was a Tusk. Just every single set of shards was
Yeah.
exactly like this. It is a sight to behold, truly.
It makes a hero so it makes him look so strong, and then you go play the Tusk yourself at pubs, and you're like, wow, this hero sucks.
Wow, I'm really bad at this.
Top they're just taking free damage
Yeah.
from tier 3.
structures are fortified.
Now they're ready to fight shortly. What a story jumps in. He gets a smash onto Timble. Timble drops the wards in defense. Now they're trying to catch them as much as they can. Storm Soldier could go down. There he goes. Final. The Ice Blast or Chain Frost is bouncing around. They're gonna be able to clean up another kill onto Timble. They get a buyback from the from Storm Soldier. He's trying to get in, but it doesn't look like Rutgers can penetrate this attack. They're staying right where they need to be, and Rutgers can't get in here to counter this. That will be the wards cleaned up, the defense pretty much demolished. I don't see a way that Rutgers holds at a minimum one Rax going down. They are going to smoke up. They're going to go for it. It's going to be win or loss right here into four-man Burrow Strike into the Meteor as well. They claim themselves the Aegis Angry Kittens and Smack Daddy trying to make their way away. They get an AMP into, oh no! The Cyclone fell just a little bit short. Storm Soldier is he Burrow Strikes through after he's getting spun up. And he's making his way away. They catch another kill onto Lucky. Storm Soldier will go down, but Jahan is ready to fight. The Sunstrike's not going to catch anyone today, but they get a shackle through onto Goodwill, but Timble, no one's there to fight with you. He immediately goes down to the familiars. Now the rest are forced back up the hill. They have saved the ranged barracks today, but God, did that cost them a lot.
Do they want to chase this? They don't want to chase this.
I think that's good. Georgia's really good about responding to that, as we've seen in the other games.
My God. That Visage and Juggernaut held their ground against 4 people and got out alive after killing Shadow Shaman. I mean, just showed you how crazy Visage is on the early game. And Juggernaut absolutely fed right now. Yeah, I mean, we talked about it over and over again. This is just the what happens when you draft Invoker nowadays. You just get pressured super hard early on, and you can't get any items. Finally, the Egging Supply gets completed. Now Invoker can do some fun stuff in the fights now, being able to cast more than like 3 spells.
Alright, Smack Daddy working on an AC. It looks like he just recently finished up that eggs.
Timbal and top in the jungle are being chased down. Oh, Sponge.
Oh. Trying to buy a little bit of time. Doesn't even throw the sadness shards.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there was a Sunstrike kill on the bottom there with the help of Bounty and Sand King on the Lich. So 5 for 5. Of course, one of them was a kill with Bounty.
Goodbye, Shrine. Familiars are going to see to your fate.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Level
attack.
2, no, level 2 track isn't up yet, of course. The talents. I'm swapping that. Level 2 track will go a long way in the next 5 if they can win it.
Poor Aaron. Yeah, this game feels a bit later than it, or it feels like it's later than it actually is. Only 21, 22 minutes in at this point.
It's because of so much objective damage done by Georgia. If we're going to Smack Daddy, not sure if there's a target you want to go on. While Story Mark turns around.
Oh, they baited the split?
Yeah.
That's good.
And of course, you can't use the dust while you are in spirit form because you can't use your items while you are in spirit form. So Lackcraft just gets to use Ghost Walk and walk out. And they just traded the Troll before that, which has like no cooldown basically. Probably Georgia wants to look for the next Roshan before committing something, or maybe they don't feel comfortable letting this Invoker farming with that Midas.
Soldier got a stun out on the Visage. They get the track as well, but they've got to be careful. Georgia could respond. They need to get here soon, though. Smack Daddy is getting the Deafening Blast. There they go. They're going to be able to clean him up. Now a shackle out onto Juggernaut. He pulls him into the snowball. They drop the wards, trap so many of them. They get another kill. Goodwill used the Omni Slash to get out of there, but they've already lost the Tusk. Now Goodwill getting chased down. The Burrow Strike through after that Blade Fury has ended. And Rutgers finally responding back into this game. Aaron got his level 12 in the middle of that fight, I think.
Yeah, he got at least one bounty level 2 track on the Juggernaut. I'm not sure if he got it on the Tusk as well, but all 3 of them were track kills. Just at least one of them was level 2 track, which is a lot more money. So yeah, a huge comeback here from
It's
Rutgers.
so early in the game, though. It feels like Georgia's is like already back most of their heroes.
I mean,
Look at the
it's a
timers.
slippery slope, right? Losing against a Invoker and Bounty Hunter lineup, especially with a Bounty Hunter on that team. Like, if you start letting that come back, they're gonna make so much money so quickly.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And even taking a tower after that winning team fight, so huge victory for Rutgers.
Radiant's
Now they close the gap. Another tower being taken on the bottom by Storm Soldat. Less than 1k lead now.
From up or down from a pretty much 7,500 gold lead that Georgia had at one point.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you lose a team fight against a Bounty Hunter. The graph is going to swing.
Storm Soldier just picked up 3 bounty runes in a row.
Lucky rich Sand King. Going for a BKB on the Sand King. Interesting. I mean, does have the Blink Dagger and Force Staff already.
Got it.
Still playing safe here, Rutgers are. Looks like they're gathering up for a smoke here, maybe. Yeah, that's a smoke. Doesn't catch Invoker or Bounty Hunter. That's fine. Invoker's gonna be pushing out lanes anyways, and Bounty Hunter's invisible. Oh, they find someone with the scan. They know someone is in the jungle. Storm Soldier still under...
Ate
nice.
that ward.
Yeah, great use of the Quelling Blade. But now they know someone's there. And they wisely back out. Aaron, you gotta watch out, buddy.
Oh, Shard's gonna be off this time. That'll be smiley face ward.
Oh, they won't
But
get him,
immediately the snowball bringing him in. Now this could be so bad. Oh, Farman into the Deafening Blast. Oh no, the Chain Frost is bouncing around. They use the epicenter, but it doesn't connect too much on them. Now Tusk is gonna get picked up and taken down. But that Chain Frost did so much they're now on the retreat. Jahan gets stunned by the Earth Spirit. The Earth Panda.
Great Ice Wall.
Ice Wall's gonna keep him down a little bit. Now Jahan, another boulder right to the face. They should be able to take this ranged barracks, but it could cost them. What a Story is in pretty deep. Timble TP's in and just immediately goes down. Now they've got to go fight with just a few of them. Jahan gets taken down. No buyback from him. This is a disaster.
There's still backdoor protection, thankfully, to keep their rack alive, though. Comes another tornado, catches Goodwill.
Deafening Blast. Oh, they
nice.
get the jug. That's going to stop that push in its track. Getting only a range rack that was almost dead anyway.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of economic
No
damage there.
regress, and the buyback was only in the Shadow Shaman as well. So a small victory nonetheless here for Georgia, but very small victory.
Yeah, and even though they did economic damage with buybacks and everything like that, you know, it didn't hurt them that much because of bounty.
I mean, it was also only on the Shadow Shaman as well, probably the least important buyback to get.
Yeah.
I thought that fight was going to go terribly for Georgia at the start of that fight with that great 4-man tornado into Deafening Blast. But unfortunately, there was no epicenter to follow up. If they had the epicenter follow up with a 4-man stun after that tornado, that would have been the fight over. Unfortunately, Storm Sorrow that wasn't in position for that. Aaron gets found.
They throw the dust, but Lagcraft doesn't. Oh, they throw a second set of dust. Lagcraft will get spotted. Oh, the Aaron and Lagcraft both getting dusted.
Yeah. 2 dust used, and also a Chain Frost being committed there.
Oh, they get a Cyclone Deafening Blast. Everything into Smack Daddy. Smack Daddy. How about you have a cup of my Smack Daniels?
They gonna find at least one familiar. Can they find another one? Oh, 1 life left in that familiar. Gets out. Enemy familiar is 0 HP. That's actually just unlucky because that would have died if he got the high roll on his attack. I still can't believe that there's like random damage distribution.
Yeah.
Aaron.
All right, they've got a
getting
Burrow Strike
dusted
forward,
again.
catching 2. Another Cyclone into the EMP. They use the Primal Split, but they've got to get out of here. Very careful. Now this is where Rutgers can throw this. As if they do that thing where they get way too aggressive. Johan trying to take himself a Roshan. See what Georgia's going to be able to do.
Down. But the birds and Frozen Sigil, so many flying units here. Scouting all this out. Yeah, they say no, they say back out. Not worth it. Yeah, they need at least one other kill. Find the sigil. Good chunk of money. Oh, now they're going into this Roshan pit knowing that
once
that's
again.
back out.
But they didn't do anything last time. Oh no, here we go. Storm Soldier's going to try and go in. He can't get the epicenter off. Might start channeling it now, but he will go down very quickly. And that is a bit of an awkward situation for Rutgers to be in. They throw a dust in the background. Here comes the Deafening Blast into the meatball as well. Lots of damage coming out. Now Jahan is ready to fight it. He's got the BKB out. Here he goes. Damage into Smackadaddy Visage. Trying to make his way away, but he just walks out. Now they've got wards. Oh no! Sadness Shards once again. Johan is trapped. They get him out of there with a Force Staff, but a roll through with the boulder. Storm Soldier's got the epicenter now. Goes through Burrow Strike onto 2. Lucky Girl is just walking away. Aaron's going to be able to get him with the... There we go. With the Urn upgrade. Cyclone
Now,
goes 4 billion unit.
Story Mark is going to get chased down here. That Spirit Vessel doing so much work. Man, I can't believe Rutgers actually came out on top of that. That was such a chaotic fight. I thought it wasn't going to go their way, but a great buyback from Storm Soul after that botched initiation salvages that fight.
And they're going to go straight back to the Roche, which is almost dead. So
God.
very easy to claim here.
2.5k gold.
Oh, they don't have Troll though.
Yeah, it's okay. Invoking can do a lot.
They're just gonna put it on. They're just gonna put the. But I mean, they're gonna put the Aegis on Invoker then. You think?
Yeah. Not the most optimal target, but still, they have the cheese as well.
Oh,
it's just good to get it. So now that Georgia can't get it.
They got themselves a familiar. Yeah, at a minimum, deny the Aegis. I mean, not
So for the
deny it,
first
like
time-
kill it, but make sure that Georgia can't get it.
Yeah. So for the first time, we have a net worth lead here for Rutgers. They did manage to stave off the early game, and now Invoker is fully powered up. Oh man. He even takes the level 20 Alacrity talent as well. Plus 35 Alacrity damage and plus 35 attack speed. Troll's gonna love that. It's a really powerful talent.
What else is up? Sand King still has that BKB queued up. Do you think he's gonna go through with buying this? I think there's other items he could probably get for his team.
Yeah, I guess BKB will let him initiate more often because he's right now one initiation and he's dead, right?
Yeah.
BKB can initiate in, pop BKB, walk back out, and then let him initiate again. That's like the biggest upside to this BKB. But it does seem like a very expensive item to just do that.
He's not far off of an Ags. Maybe he just should get that.
But eggs don't seem great either here, right? Because I mean, he doesn't need the initiation range right now.
True.
That's the thing about eggs. It's a very situational item. So I think BKB does seem like the right choice. He could actually go for like a Lotus Orb. Lotus Orb would be nice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something more to enable his cores.
Yeah. He could also go for a pipe, perhaps. Yeah, something defensive for his
Chain
cores.
Frost has been doing quite a lot. The Lotus.
Yeah. And remember, Lich got nerfed as well. You can reflect Chain Frost with Lotus Orb even after it's been fired.
You don't have to be the initial target.
No, but before you had to have the Lotus Orb on the target.
Oh, when it's cast.
Chain Frost was fired. Yeah.
Right.
Now they changed it so you can see the projectile coming, and then you can put the Lotus Orb on the target, which is very easy to do.
It'll reflect on impact instead of cast.
Exactly. But you do have to get on the initial target though. So it's very easy spell to reflect, and it's a very good spell to reflect because when it's very easy to play around Chain Frost, but it's very hard to play around the Chain Frost that you don't expect getting reflected back at you.
Yeah. And when there's two and you're not sure which one's which.
That's also very true.
Or I mean, it won't take long to hash it out in the middle of the combat.
But just
which one's
chaotic.
hitting me? Yeah, exactly. But
The chaos of the battlefield. Whole bunch of punches. Says Tusk when he picked when I came in. I don't think I ever heard that one. Yeah, so this game slowed down massively here. Both teams realizing the next fight is going to be big. Of course, Georgia would love to wait around this Aegis to kind of expire. Who took the cheese, by the way? Sand King? Sand King is the cheese. Minute and 30 left on this Aegis before it expires. Yeah, it's just using this Aegis to pressure these towers. Might as well get something out of it. They can also
Sword
probably
Soldier's
take
gonna
the
burrow
bottom
strike
as well.
forward. He catches the Lich. Not gonna be able to follow up with that.
Do you think you're pushing high ground? High ground might be hard.
A bit
here.
ambitious right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get the call back. They're gonna go for maybe a shrine. Nope, just ignore it entirely.
I can't go for the shrine yet. No tier 3.
Oh right, I thought they had just done it. No, but they had gotten the. Oh, there's still one more tier 2 actually.
Yeah, they could go for the tier 2, but the Aegis is expiring in 20 seconds, so I think Rutgers' aggression is probably going to end here. I think they're still nervous to take any fights. I think if I was still on Rutgers' team, I probably think I'm behind. Of course, they don't have the fancy gold graphs that we do. That crowd, pretty aggressive here. His Aegis is expiring. I think, yeah, they probably timed it. They know it's going to expire pretty soon. Yeah, it gets expired right now.
They drop Chain Frost. It is just going to hit Lagcraft while everyone else is able to back up to safety.
Aaron, who
Shark.
almost gets punched.
Actually, those are happiness shards because they did not hit.
But sadness shard for Georgia, isn't it? Or are you going off the like mentality of like a humanitarian? If no one dies, it's a good thing.
I was just going off whoever's being affected
right.
by the ice shards.
The victim of ice shards.
Yeah.
We're probably going to be seeing kind of a stalemate here until the next Roshan, which we'll see the timer for in 2 minutes. Till then, more farming Dota. Goodwill is going for that butterfly pretty soon. Of course, is saving for the buyback, so doesn't want to buy out just yet.
Still about 1,100 gold before he'll have that money.
You want any other items? Mark actually pretty slow on that Brewmaster build up. Only a Vladimir's and the Blink Dagger.
They want to
Would
fight.
love to have an AC.
Lucky girl. Goes, jumps in, is going to be able to find Aaron. Aaron trying to make his way out. They get a Cyclone into 3, into the EMP. Pops it up
no,
now.
that's
Tusk,
forced
no mana. Aaron's going to be able to, is going to die here. But they buy the rest of the team time to get back, it looks like.
That was a botched Force Staff. The Bounty Hunter Force Staff himself out, but somehow turned around during the Force Staff, and then Timbal Force Staffed him back into the enemy team.
Oh no. George is going to be able to claim the melee rack.
Oh man. This is an issue.
Is Rutgers that afraid of trying to fight without bounty?
I mean, they're all focusing on this Brewmaster clone right now. But yeah, they lost second away in racks. I mean, the melee still
Timble's
up.
going to get beaten down as well. Now, Johan drops his BKB. Omni Slash is going out. Johan's going to try and fight here into... Oh! Juggernaut! Gets taken down. They may be able to turn this around, but they're going to need to do a lot with it because they just lost quite a bit out of that. Smack Daddy is going to turn around and just make sure that they get as much as they can. No, they're reinitiating. Now Lucky Girl goes in. They get themselves Johan. Smack Daddy needs to go. They get a dust out onto Lagcraft now. They catch Tusk with the Cyclone. Lucky Girl does die to the Cyclone. They're turning around, getting the Lich as well. What a Story is going to have to TP out. One more shot is all it's going to take. Oh, Giant Angry trying to get the gem. What is he doing there?
He was trying to pick up the gem. I mean, he just got out.
He dropped it, though.
See it?
I think he dropped it and picked it up off the ground.
No, he picked it up because Brewmaster had it, and no, not Brewmaster, the Tusk had it, and Tusk died there. And he tried to pick it up on his way out. And then died. Oh no, that courier almost dying trying to pick up that gem. But
now,
yeah.
Rutgers cannot lose their cores here.
Sparring is done.
This is where Rutgers could lose this game. They've only got 2 people here, 3 people.
They wanna force a
Now
buyback.
Walrus Punch. They've already forced a buyback, but they need to be very careful. Johan trying to make his way around. Sadness Shard's going to stop him up for just a little bit, but it looks like it's not enough. They've got these Primal Split. Burrow Strike Forward is going to catch Tusk. They drop themselves another set of Dusk. Aaron did not get caught by that one. Chain Frost just going to hit into Lagcraft. Now, oh no, Invoker is going to try and get out of here. He's doing as much as he can. Johan, there he goes. He's turning around, re-engaging the fight. Brewmaster's going to get bashed up. Now Tusk, they're ready to go on him as well. Use the epicenter. Oh no.
Overextension again by Georgia. This is the has been the story of this entire series actually. So overextension is kind of ruining it all. I mean, they could have been very happy with forcing them out, but they knew their cores were coming back up and they thought they would be able to get in the fight fast enough, but unfortunately just wasn't enough and ended up losing 2 more heroes. And that was also dieback from the Tusk and also buyback expended on the Lich as well.
Rutgers though isn't going to try and push any sort of high ground or objective with this.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think they had a pretty good opportunity to push high ground
Even
there.
Roshan's up. They probably don't know that.
Yeah, I would love to see them take an additional objective here. I guess at least tier 2 is nice, but something greater. This is also Refresher Roshan. Invoker would love to have that. There's a final tier 2 being taken. No more outer towers in this game. Do you think they're going high ground? They are.
After pretty much everyone's responding. No, they don't want to. They're pinging up the Roche right now, but Lich is hanging out around here. They have vision as well. Georgia has vision. If Rutgers isn't careful, this is where they could lose the game.
Yeah. find a familiar. That's something. Buyback status right now. Trolls is on cooldown. Lich and Tusk is on cooldown. Everyone else basically has their buyback.
There it is.
Brewmaster,
Smoke is
12
up.
gold away.
Are they going to engage or go for the pit? I think they want to try. Yes, Georgia thinks that they're going for the pit right now, but they've smoked up. They're going for the counter. They're going to wrap around.
Haste.
Oh man,
Soldier.
they're so fast!
Burrow strike. Here comes the epicenter. No, the epicenter gets canceled right away. Soldat gets taken out. He buys back immediately. Here comes the Chain Frost. It's going to start bouncing away. Timbal taken out as well. Now Jahan and Lagcraft need to be careful, but they use the Omni Slash. Jahan is going to go down. No buyback for him. Oh, this was it. It looked like such a good start. Oh, Aaron once again, Sadness Shards. Oh, but he just F's right off.
Man, the Juggernaut is doing so much damage now. With the Butterfly, he's just chunking down this Roshan. Also, when he was fighting that Troll Warlord, he had no time taking down the slash. Oh, come on, Refresher Shard. Oh, that goes
Double
to
Chain
Lich.
Frost. Now, 70 seconds without Troll Warlord. Georgia is going to capitalize on this kill, and there's already has Goodwill pushing down the mid. They're clearing up the wave. They want this creep wave here as soon as they can get it. In fact, backdoor is already down. Goodwill's just going to beat this melee Rax down.
It's going to be very hard hold here for Rutgers. Going against a Refresher Shard, Aegis, and Cheese.
Temple getting chased down by familiars. Goodwill just beating away at the building. Storm Soldiers, Burrow Strike 40 is going to catch misses. But what can they do with it? Lagcraft pops BKB, and they've got the snowball save. Turn it around, immediately blow up Timbal. And now, Georgia is just positioned on the towers. Burrow Strike through onto 2. Storm Soldier can't do much else except delay. 20 seconds still before Troll Warlord gets back. They're going in. This is the fight. They're all in now. They're committed. They want to try and get this. A snowball is going to buy them a little bit more time. Range Rax goes down. Just the melee up for a little bit longer. Goodwill spins up onto Storm Soldier. Aaron, he's going to start taking the damage. Goodwill could go down very shortly. They get the Invoker. They're going to get Aaron. This is going to be the end of the game. Georgia's going to take the series. Unless, no, everyone's back. They could do something. They've got all the barracks. Here comes the Chain Frost. There's one. The second one, it's bouncing around. Jahan, you're going to get Aaron killed. You got to be careful, buddy. Aaron's finally going to be able to break that. They force the Juggernaut into the fountain. He's taking so much damage from the Nullifier, but he does have that Aegis. Now are they going to be able to kill him a second time? Immediately jumping up onto him. He's spinning away. Jahan can't catch him. He's got the Nullifier. He will be able to hit him with it in just a moment. Oh, but he immediately pops it off. Or actually, he hit the wrong one, I think. But there we go. Storm's going to be able to get Burrow Strike through. Another set of no, Jahan! There we go. Jahan stays alive for now, but the Ancient is taking so much damage. The Familiars are inside of the Ancient. They won't be able to get them in time. And it is going to be Georgia taking the series.
What a team fight to end that off. Oh my goodness. I think that team fight lasted like 2-3 minutes. That was gotta be one of the longest team fight I've ever seen. No one really going down, but a lot of spells and damage getting thrown out left, right, and center. And somehow, I mean, with those advantages of that Refresher Shard, Cheese, and Aegis, Georgia takes a victory.
All right.
Series.
Yeah, absolutely. Sand King got his VKB, right?
Yeah.
And that Roche initiation, he didn't have the BKB on.
Yeah. If he had the BKB on and got the
Epicenter out.
Epicenter and then Burrow struck in, it could have gone differently. But yeah, he tried to initiate and then pop his Epicenter, right, which got canceled.
Yeah, it got canceled. So, I mean, even if he Burrow striked in first, which is fine, if he'd have BKB'd then channeled his Epicenter, I don't think there's any way it gets canceled, except maybe a super unlucky bash from Roche.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really close game. And I mean, the game was starting to turn around. I mean, we saw Rutgers actually take the net worth lead there towards the end of the game, and Bounty Hunter was doing work, and Invoker was at like level 25, so Invoker was at full power. But man, the Visage will stay so relevant every point in the game. Was super tanky, was super hard to get rid of, and I mean that was the whole thing, right? The Lich stayed back, and everyone else was really hard to kill. Lucky Girl and the Tusk was very hard to kill. Elusive, Visage, obviously always hard to kill. Brewmaster, always a pain. And Juggernaut, same thing with the healing ward and spin, being able to just no one going down and constantly healing up.
I'm gonna go look in back in the game client, back in the game. Go to the graphs, take a look at the net worth graph, or the team and XP net worth graph.
Yeah.
Let me make sure everyone else can see. This that point, Rutgers was regaining the game. What is that apex right there where it just spiked back into Georgia's favor? Was that Roche fight?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, what was that? When did? Yeah, when did? So yeah, there's one point where Georgia did come back, and then Rutgers took it back. I'm not sure where that is. I mean, that must have been a team fight that Rutgers lost, and then Georgia overextended. Oh, that must be a fight where... No, that's not it either.
I think that was the Roche fight, because they won it, then ended, and then took the Roche after. So in a minute or so after that Apex is when... they got their Aegis, and then they pretty much ran through the rest of the game, and Jug lost the Aegis many minutes later when they were, when he got force-staffed into the fountain. I think that's got to be that Roche fight.
Yeah.
That really looks like the big pivotal moment, the momentum swing that Georgia needed to get back in the game, and just snowballed it. They absolutely ended the game with that.
Yeah. I mean... Troll Warlord, I'm not sure I think maybe the hero's a little weak right now. I think the comparison between Troll Warlord and Juggernaut, I feel like Juggernaut had more impact every phase of the entire game. Juggernaut had been stronger than Troll Warlord. There weren't a lot of good choices for carries though, so I'm not sure what they could have chosen. But maybe if they had a better carry, Rutgers could have taken that game. But I mean, we're basically splitting hairs now. Talking about could have. And what would have happened if we'd done this and stuff like that. So
you know what I want to talk about,
series.
Golgi? Ice shards.
Yeah. I mean, Lucky Girl showing that she is flexible not only in her mid heroes, but also being able to be playing that position 4 on that Tusk with that great early game lead. And that Tusk really secured the early game lead for the team. And that was what was making it look so hard and almost done for Rutgers, because they lost their tier 3 at 20 minutes in.
Yes.
And somehow held on for that long.
Exciting series. Absolutely amazing. So that is actually going to put Georgia at... Oh, no. Georgia was the favored one for this one, right? They were 7-1, whereas Rutgers was 5-3.
Yeah. So
that will put Georgia now 8-1. Team to not be messed with, definitely. Rutgers, their dreams for the playoffs are slipping away. Before we send you guys off tonight, I want to thank y'all for coming. My name is Wivrex. You can find me
another game coming up right away.
Oh, right. So I will be
Yeah.
leaving. I'm going to leave you in the good hands of my dear, sweet Golgi. But I am Wivrex. You can find me on Twitter at DotaBrews. He is Golgi App. You can find him on Twitter at JT Golgi App. We are here with CSL. You can find us in Discord. Type !Discord in chat. You can find us on Twitter, twitter.com/CS or C-Star League, and twitter.com/Collegiate Dota. You can find us on Facebook as well, facebook.com/C-Star League, and we want to give a big shout out for our sponsor, Twitch. Nothing but gratitude for the largest streaming platform in gaming to support college esports. From PAX East and West, college esports wouldn't be what it is today without their help. Be on the lookout for cool opportunities to get involved with Twitch in the future, and be sure to show them some love for their support at twitter.com/Twitch and facebook.com/Twitch. We'll see you guys in just a little bit here for the next game, which is Golgi. Who's playing?
Actually, I need to check because I wasn't supposed to be casting this game. I had nothing ready. Um, Let me look it up right now. It is going to be Purdue versus British Columbia.
BC, that's the game you want anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I get to cast my own school. And it's going to be good. BC still undefeated. Let's see if Purdue can do something about that. I don't think they can, but slight bias coming out here from the BC resident.
All right, guys, everyone take a break, get a drink, get some food, and we'll see you guys in about 10, 15 minutes here.
I'll say 5 minutes, yeah.
Goodbye.